Hey guys! Hi guys, Future Does here. Just wanted to pop in and let you know, in case you couldn't tell by the title of this video, there is talk of bodies, menstruation, bleeding, and all the things that come along with it in this video. So if you're a little bit squeamish or this isn't exactly your thing, by all means feel free to click away. I will not be offended. So a while back I did a video on Panty Prop, which is a company that makes period friendly undies, leotards, swimwear, etc. And if you've watched that video, you know that I didn't exactly hold back on my thoughts about the product. So I wanted to come back and do another video on kind of their competitor, maybe their predecessor, not quite sure. I'm sure you know by looking at the title, but today I'm talking about Thinx. So I decided, against my better judgment, that I was gonna order 3 Thinx panties for my next period. So I ordered 2 of the black and 1 of the plain like nude beige color. I have to say, cost wise, not a huge difference really. I expected it to be much more expensive. I did buy the Thinx while they were on a sale, so I paid, I think it was like $75 total shipped for the 3 undies. Now that does sound like a lot, but when you consider how much use you should theoretically get out of these, it's really kind of a bargain, assuming that they work well, right? I wanted to show you guys the Panty Prop versus Thinx direct comparison. So if you'll recall from the Panty Prop video, the main issue that I had with them was that the absorbent material was not in a wide enough coverage area for me. So just to compare, that's the gusset of the Panty Prop. This whole area is the gusset of the Thinx panty. And if you look inside, even beyond the gusset, all of this is still, it's not doubled up like it is down here, but this is all still an absorbent material. It's not just the panty material and that's it, the way that the Panty Prop is, where it's just the one sheet of spandex or whatever beyond the gusset. The Thinx are wrapped up in such a way where even beyond the gusset, there's still a double layer of fabric. So is it meant to be absorbent up there? I don't know, but it does give me a little more confidence in the product though, that they're at least trying to make it so it doesn't leak right away if you're not fitting directly into the gusset area. Now, just like Panty Prop, these are hip huggers, and just like Panty Prop, these are in a size 3X. So just to compare though, yeah, it's a big difference in coverage. And I will say that these fit a lot more comfortably. I've already tried them on. They fit way more comfortably than the Panty Prop do. For reference, I wear a size 18 on the bottom, and 3X is the largest size that Thinx carries as well. So as always, know your measurements, go by their sizing chart, but just keep in mind if you're a little bigger than a size 18 pant, there's a possibility that the Thinx, like the Panty Prop, might not fit. But my mission into trying alternative period products continues, specifically products that I could hopefully recommend to parents of daughters on the autism spectrum, because as you guys know, that's kind of why I started this project to begin with. So let's see how or if the Thinx work. So it's day 2, aka the heaviest day, using the Thinx undies. So far so good. I used it overnight as well and I had no problems. Obviously a different one, not the same one I'm wearing now, but I hope you understood that. The only kind of thing is that I feel zero bulk with these whatsoever. Maybe if you're more accustomed to using tampons, you won't feel the same way, but as someone that's accustomed to using cloth pads, I just feel like I'm wearing a regular underwear right now. So whenever I feel, TMI, but whenever I feel the drop, I always have that moment of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna leak. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Oh my gosh, I'm not even wearing anything. And then I remember, no, wait, you're wearing the Thinx, you're fine, you're not gonna leak, it's all good. And yeah, sure enough, my car is fine, chairs at the therapy office are fine, everybody's fine. It's just I can't help but instinctually go, ooh, whenever I feel the drop. But yeah, I guess that's just kind of a something to get used to. But day 2, so far so good.
Several months later.
Alright guys, so I dropped the ball a little bit and I never finished this video, so I'm here to wrap it up for you all. It has now been 3 months since I've been using the Thinx panties, and you might be pleased to know I'm actually wearing a pair right now because I am in fact on my period, as luck would have it. I wanted to kind of touch on a few things and then wrap up my whole Thinx review situation. First of all, since my panty prop video came out, which you should have seen up on the top here at some point in this video, but just in case, I'm gonna leave the link to it in the description box as well. They've changed their name, and the title of the old video reflects this now. They're no longer Panty Prop, now they go by Ruby Love. And what I heard through the grapevine is that they had so many issues with customer service, with their products, etc., that they decided to just like abandon the Panty Prop name and start over as Ruby Love, hoping to leave all that bad PR behind. So I'm here to tell you it's the exact same company and my review still stands unless they want to send me some new products. Hopefully they've remade the product since they changed their name and maybe it works better, maybe it's sized differently, etc., etc. I would fully be open to reviewing it again, but for right now, just be aware that Panty Prop, Ruby Love, same company, same product, same review stands. I definitely think that Thinx is a far, far superior product. The only problem I found with them is that they're too comfortable. So I'm sometimes like, oh, I might be leaking or I might have forgotten to put a product on because I'm used to like the bulk, I guess, of cloth pads. But that's literally the only issue that I've had with them so far in the months that I've been using them. In fact, I recently bought a couple more pairs. I want to remind you guys that this video is absolutely not sponsored and I am paying for all of this stuff myself. I'm just sharing this information with you guys because I want you to know what I liked best, what I did and didn't like about both companies, and that way hopefully it helps inform a little bit and you can make decisions for yourselves if you want to go this route or not. But they have started making super absorbency ones. I haven't used that yet, but it is here, maybe next month. And they've also started making these air ones that are kind of like mesh. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference in the fabric here. These do only have the double fabric though at the gusset, which I was saying earlier, much earlier, that the reason I liked Thinx was because the fabric was doubled up, and as you can see here, it's not in this air variety. So I'm hoping that maybe for a lighter day this will work out. But the problem I had with the Panty Prop wasn't that it wasn't absorbent, it was that the placement of the absorbent material didn't work for my body. So I don't know if I'm gonna have the same issue with this. I might do an update maybe on Instagram once I finally use this, so let me know if you guys would like to see that. For comparison, again, this one is the super absorbency one, and as you can see, this is the gusset, which is very nice and thick. It's like a hardy gusset, if that makes sense. And then you can see that the fabric here is doubled up. There's at least 2 layers of fabric here. Now, I can't make a video on Thinx without addressing the recent controversy. It came out a month or so ago that it was found that the Thinx panties have nano silver in them, which is something that is very scary because that could cause infertility, it can cause cancer, all sorts of horrible, disgusting things that you really don't want near your hoo-ha. I'm gonna post a link to that original article in the description below because once again, I'm not here to sway anybody's opinion. I'm here to inform, and so I want you to be armed with as much information as possible. Now, I reached out to Thinx when this article came out and I told them, I don't know if I feel comfortable wearing your products anymore. Certainly don't want to be spending any more money with your company because I'm all about the most natural products possible. I've been using cloth menstrual pads for over a decade at this point, and I spent the money on your panties thinking that this was just an extension of that, but if there's added chemicals and things in there, then I don't want them. I immediately received a reply and they let me know that that's absolutely inaccurate. There is no nano silver in their panties. It was a misunderstanding or a mistake or something. But all the same, I'm gonna go ahead and post a link to their response in my description box as well because again, we're just here to inform and I want everybody to have all the information from both sides before they decide what they're gonna do or not. Now, after reading the reply I got from the company, I feel safe. I feel fine continuing to use their products, especially if you're someone that still uses disposable pads or disposable tampons, which are riddled with even more chemicals. This is still a safer alternative no matter what. So I'm going to continue to use my cloth pads for the most part, but I have absolutely no issues with using these as part of my regimen as well. All I want is for everyone to make their own informed choice. If you do choose to get your own Thinx, I always have a link in my description box so that you could get $10 off your first order. They are pricey. Understood. It's an investment though. You can continue to use these for months and months and months. Definitely can't say that about your disposable products. And for what it's worth, I really like them. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'd love to hear your experiences with Thinx or Ruby Love or any other products that I might not even be aware of. Do you use cloth pads? Do you use Diva cups or Luna cups or things like that? Any and all experiences with alternative period products I would love to hear about. If you liked this video, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!